Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Good morning, Gloucester. We are here in the... Is there an echo?
Quaint village.
Am I hearing an echo?
Yep.
Yes.
Fuck me.
That is not helping.
Are you sure your? Can you check yours that your audio isn't off?
It's not me. My speakers are off. My mic. If I turn it off.
Is this
That's
you?
you.
Still get those.
We still have the.
Similar.
Hello. So
Now batting.
Pat, am I the bottom one or the top one?
You are at the top
I'm at the top.
of what I see here.
Okay.
Nice job.
Let me. Just all right. I'm gonna take myself off. Delete.
I need water. I need coffee. I need a shake. Yeah, because you're far away from home.
What am I doing wrong?
See what happens when Jim's not around.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right. This is what we're gonna do, Pat. You're gonna give me that. I'm gonna just turn this off completely.
All right.
Let me just do this. Close this out. Do we still have a picture?
Yep.
All right.
So just be careful because this is tangled up in a few minutes.
Sorry about this, guys. We'll be right with you. Yeah, I just worked
Can you
those.
stick it with
All right.
It's
Here.
not about what happens, it's about
There
what
we go. All right.
Right?
We have audio. All right.
Oh, look at that.
Fucking fresh as a daisy.
Fresh.
Fresh as a daisy. So echo or no echo, guys? Give it to me. Talk to me.
I can't wait to read the comments.
I know we got them right now. Sounds on. It sounds like we're good.
Pat's gets the day.
You know what I love?
Do you want to-
So you're talking to the cat thing, or you gonna chitter chatter back?
I might be doing a little bit of both today.
Donna Rogers. All right, we got Drew Hale with us.
Hello.
I'm your host, Joey Shimataro, Donna Rogers, Chris Lagana is with us. We are at Nichole's new abode. We call it the Love Shack now. Love Shack now. And On Point Pat is on camera too.
Good morning.
There we go. Yeah, camera too. I think we got to figure it out. We're going off of Pat's
You're a little bit of
laptop.
a different setup.
My
today,
laptop shit the bed.
It did.
Another $1,500 I'm gonna have to fucking shell out for this operation, but that's all right. What am I call? Here's my coffee. All right, that's much better. So we have a new. We wanted to announce the new name for our shop, mine and Pat's shop. It is now affectionately referred to as Pat's Puffin Emporium.
Very exciting. This is
Number one seller at 44 Main, actually at Pat's Puffin Emporium, are all puffin related items, which you have a new special this week.
Yes, the puffin pack. But Joey's just tweaking me because every time somebody comes in and admires the puffins, he looks at me askance.
Askance?
Use that word, askance.
I like that you gave it the Puffin Emporium nickname though on 420 day.
Oh, there you go.
That was-
Yeah.
Well, it is absolutely mind blowing to me the amount of puffins related merchandise
people love
that we
puffins.
pump out
Yeah.
of Pat's Puffin Emporium.
It's a lot of. It's a
We're
lot
pumping a lot of
alliteration.
There's a lot
puffin.
of puffin going
A
on.
lot of puffin, yeah, puffin on 420 Emporium materials, but they are very popular, which is completely baffles me. And I don't know if people realize that there are no puffins around here, but they
Oh, I
still
always tell them.
I know, but before they buy it, I don't know if they don't know it.
No, I
And
think
they
they
just like the
they just
image.
like puffins.
They just like puffins.
Like people like, butterflies or
Flamingos.
flamingos or
Maybe
You
if
don't
they,
have any of those
maybe
around.
after they do some puffing, then they
Yeah.
see some puffins.
That might
you
be.
know?
All about the puffin stuff. So as a man of honor, I do have to
Oh God.
recognize something, because in the very beginning, we were trying to decide what we were going to call the shop.
yes.
And I believe it was you, or maybe you and a combination of other people, said we should call it 44 Main. And I absolutely dismissed it out of hand.
Yes, you did.
And I find myself calling it 44 Main all the time,
Right.
because
All the time.
And I think the reason why is because Pat D's Puffin stuff Emporium and Gloucester Apparel is just too long to say. And 44 Main is pretty descriptive.
Very descriptive.
And I like it. It kind of flows. So, man of honor,
He
I
did
was
think we did not need a name.
I was wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Pat was right.
Put the echo back on for that.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Wrong.
Pat, better yet, Pat was right.
Pat was right. Yes, Pat was
I see a new-
absolutely.
Right.
Pat was right. This
I
is not a case
Should
where
we
I
get
can.
buttons that say I blame Joey?
So I need a new. Yeah, we need more buttons. But I'm not going to purchase them. I'm purchasing everything, and I'm not for you. I know you got to purchase for me. And I want it to be creative. Like mine is creative. Did you notice? I want you to notice the shading I used on the button. It goes from the Good Morning Gloucester blue to the pink Pat Puffin stuff.
Yeah.
amazing design.
Pat, you're
The subtleties.
You should do graphic arts for.
I mean, you know, I did a lot of work on that. So there's that. Let's do a little rundown of our friends that are with us right now. Saying hi, Lynn and Phil Scannell, Robert and Annette Spanks, the STD from the STD capital of the United States at the Villages. My beautiful wife Kate says Drew Hale. Just
Drew Hale.
She just
Drew
says
Hale.
That's it.
just Drew Hale, and
That's all it
that's
needs.
all it needs.
Tourette's.
Kathy Barlow, one of our super fans, Kathy Barlow, Joanne Marks, Pat McNally. Kate says, don't do anything. This is Ed Collard, Annie Rochon, John Cahill, Stephen Conti, Susan Cote Lapine, watching for Fifth Avenue Shop. God bless her. Oh, Fifth Avenue Coffee Shop. That's a great spot. Great avocado toast there. Pat McNally, I said. Jamie Matheson, Chris's betrothed.
Jamie
Gail Greer,
from Florida also.
Mike Ansovic, Gradients.
He
Yes,
appreciates your
Hey,
gradients.
where were the Ansifics last night?
Joanne Wood, Wayne, the sexy famous mailman, Grace Masseri Scola, Michael Rogers, not here, said he was gonna be here. Don Caraway from one of the hottest spots in Gloucester right now, bar none.
Yeah.
The Lobster right now has got some serious mojo. A lot has to do with Don Caraway, leading the charge. Dana Brown, and can we get an update from Susan Gould Coviello on her homeowner situation? Did the Lucky Pistachio work? Did she have some leaky pipes?
She had a leaky hot water heater, I think. I reached out to her the other day and just got this. I'm in the middle of homeowner hell. I got a hot water heater issue. And I just said, well, it's probably karma for all the shitty things that you say about me. And she may have deserved it, maybe not, I don't know. But Kate did also share a screen grab because she did like a social media outreach. Who should I call? I mean, you would think that Susan, former select board member in Essex, would at least have the wherewithal to know where she could find a local plumber. But
It's always when you need one, you can't.
I know.
I agree with you. 100%. Wait, I have to get this graphic working on the sound issues. Where did you put that, Pat?
It just went in order. I'm not.
Was that a comment?
I
And
made
you
the
highlighted
comment. Somebody
it?
said, no,
Okay.
I didn't highlight it, but somebody said, I highlighted it to show it so people would know
Okay.
we were working on
I'm
it.
sorry.
when
I'm
it
just going to
wasn't
take that down.
Yeah,
Okay, I got it.
if only the person that was in charge of these things was at the board today.
Well, then we can't fucking get the comments over here.
This is a top
Where
10
did that come
all-time
from?
top 10 all-time
Right,
podcast.
Right,
It's-
it's
I would-
intriguing. It's
I would like-
engaging.
So watch this. Oh my God.
Oh,
Is it
that
Is it mom?
Oh,
That was perfect timing as you rolled your eyes at Donna.
God.
Is everybody on silent?
That would be the man of honor. Wait, so Drew, a quick question, and I know we don't like to talk business. Do you advise people with older homes to rent a hot water heater or not?
No.
No, bad move.
Yeah, just buy one.
Why would you rent?
Well, it depends. If it's electric, it's very inexpensive. And I think just the cost of hot water heaters these days is,
They're not. It's not a whole lot.
yeah.
Okay.
You know,
I don't know. We bought our home from someone who had rented, and we just kept their policy.
renting. Yeah.
Oh, I never
Yeah,
was
most people
raised-
I didn't even know that
do
was a
that.
thing.
Yeah, I didn't
If
even
I had
know
the
that
choice
was
of
an
doing one or
option.
the other.
Okay. But so what happens? So in the case that someone's hot water heater fails, in that case, still buy one because you're buying a brand new one.
Yeah.
You're going to replace it with a new one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
The average hot water heater though lasts like 10 years, right? That's what they're.
I don't know about that. I think probably more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
it all depends on the water too, if you have filtration and whatnot.
This is why people tune in.
Kate wants to know. Kate has some other questions related to house building for you.
Storm doors.
Stone doors, baby. There's that. Bluefin Blowout 5K Family Fun is coming up Sunday, May 19th. Someone that we may or may not know, and I'm not may or may not be pointing to him right now, is going to be participating.
Oh yeah. Yep. It's where overweight former
Division One hockey players go
hockey
to.
players
Are
go
you
to
looking-
shine.
Are you looking to be
Shine.
last year's time?
Yeah.
A personal, you're looking
In the
to set
back seat of a
personal best?
vehicle, but
PB.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just shortened it to PB now.
Oh, we.
Yeah, that's if you're a runner.
will
if
Good
you're in
Morning
the
Gloucester be there?
we will be live
Oh,
streaming
yeah.
like there's
That's
never
the
been a live
best.
stream.
How many times have you run this before?
I've never run.
Run maybe.
Yeah.
Run maybe.
I've never actually run it.
Drew, you ran it last year. My
Yeah.
favorite photo to take every year is you coming to the finish line.
I do
Up that
the
hill.
run on the photo op.
Yeah, up that hill. is
He
brutal.
saves it up
Hill.
for that slow
Yeah.
motion, sexy shot
Yeah.
coming through.
That's where the echo comes in. I'm here. I'm here.
That's it.
And you know that after
That's in the ratings. go right
after
through
the
roof.
5K, we will be celebrating all our accomplishments at Oak to
Local
Ember.
Ember.
Oh, this year?
awesome.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Oh wow! Watch out.
yes.
I
So
hope-
that'll be a lot of fun. We will take off some calories and then we'll put them back on with
there's
A few
the,
smash burgers.
you can still sign up to participate
I
by
believe so,
going
yeah.
to the Bluefin Blowout website.
Listen, if you ever have any questions about any of
Yeah.
the events that have to do with the
Yeah.
Bluefin
Yeah, just
Blowout,
go and-
Google is your friend. Google Bluefin Blowout. You go there, and it's very well organized
It is.
into the different
They did great.
things.
They're
The
doing
5K is a lot of fun.
Oh,
It
it's
is.
a
a lot of
blast.
fun. Isn't it?
Great
A lot
energy,
of
and
fun,
it's
yeah.
and when they say family friendly, they mean family
Yeah.
friendly. There's
Yeah.
all ages there,
Yes.
and there's the medals. The kids love the
Yeah.
medals, and are they doing shirts this year?
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah. It's-
worth the cost of entry just for the shirts
Yeah.
alone.
I'm going to put $5 on you to win this year.
That's
I
well.
think this
The
is
money
donation.
well spent.
This
I'm
is
saying
this is
donation.
Drew Hale's year.
Becca Peasy has nothing on Drew Hale.
No.
Fishtails Pub is opening soon at the site of the former Topside.
They've been posting some nice food
Yeah, they
photos.
have been.
Yes,
They look good.
I'm telling you, they were good when he was operating out of Manchester. He did a fantastic job. Especially, I still think to this day about his calamari rings with the banana peppers. They're out of this world.
Vinny does a good job.
Vinny does a good job, and what he said, we're not trying to be Tono, we're not trying to be
Yeah.
Oak Denver, we're not trying to be the Franklin. We're just trying to
I
get.
heard him, he was having that discussion with, I was at the MVATs yesterday and he was sharing some of that with
Yep.
others and then that is exactly what he was saying.
I think that's going to excite a lot of people.
Yeah, agreed.
Yep.
Yeah, good spot. I
Pat,
mean,
you've been doing a lot this week with Jimmy being gone, huh?
Maybe.
This-
is that in the show notes?
Maybe.
Cat's away.
That's the way.
Well, I saw Bill Rinn's car parked out front last. I got here early to set up and everything. I said, why is Bill Rinn, Pat's illegitimate lover that overserves her at the Emerson Inn? What is his
Please
car
don't.
doing? Trouble? What are you
Not get him
talking?
into trouble. I need him.
Oh, I know. Jimmy's stunt dick. I mean, stunt double. Yeah, no, that's nice, Pat. I mean, it's nice to have someone you can count on when Jimmy is
At Disney World.
out gallivanting.
Polyamorous. Polyamorous.
Which brings us to our next thing. So Drew just brought up
Breaking news.
breaking news.
Breaking news.
Go ahead, Drew.
I was reading on Wicked Local that my hometown, Arlington, Massachusetts, is the first town in Massachusetts to recognize plural relationships, or they refer to it as polyamorous, right? So two or more in more than two in a relationship.
Right.
And
Yeah,
found that interesting
That's-
because that's something you see on an
talking
HBO
BYU.
special.
Sister Wives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Big Love. Remember
Big Love,
That's,
that's
a
a
great,
Big
great,
Love,
great,
yeah.
great, yeah.
Which leads
So-
us,
So anyway,
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I thought.
which leads us to our next topic, Nicole's.
I knew that. I knew
Yeah,
that was
I knew
coming.
that was the
Ah,
thing.
yeah.
I was about to say I can't even get one, and I was like, why say it? Joey's gonna go there. Joey's gonna go there in a second.
Moved to Arlington.
Moved-
Hey.
hey.
That's it.
That's
I
as
just
easy
moved in, I'm
as
moving
easy as
out.
that, right?
So, are you open to being a sister wife?
No. No.
What about if it was reversed and the two men and the one woman?
No. Oh
Oh,
God,
two
no.
men. Oh,
We
my
just talked
God.
about this, didn't we?
Two men.
Jamie,
Jeez.
you and I think at Saltwater Grill this came up. I think about. I think we were talking about swingers, and we were like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so kind of the same thing. But no, I'm way too boring for that. Are we? Do you need a
Looking
longer
for the
answer than that?
traditional-
This is a
You- what- you- you
odd
brought-
pause.
That was a
brought-
long stare.
That was
No,
a-
no,
he was not.
we're wondering if
it's an odd pause.
no, I mean, so where are we with the dating profile right now?
Status quo. I know. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Can I? So despite the fact that we're all crammed in the corner of my dining room
All
because you
changing.
wanted to move the table because the view
The
was too
light.
bright.
The light,
Um,
yeah.
It's perfect light.
I know. I just want to say how much I love this place. So again, Chris gets mad when I say this, but he shared on social media that I was looking for a place, and everyone else shared it, and then here we are. But also, we moved all last weekend, and we had a whole tribe of people helping. None of you here in the dining room.
No.
No.
No, none of us.
Wait, there were offers. There were
There were
offers.
offers, yeah.
I'm just kidding. But I had so many people, so if any of them are watching, I just wanted to say thank you. It was a lot of work.
But Jimmy came over to help after you were already done.
Jimmy offered to
Yeah.
help. He offered to bring Connor. We moved a day earlier than planned. And it was like 6 hours, so efficient. My friends showed up, like it was like a movie.
Your true
They all
friend. You
pulled
mean
up.
you mean
They
your
all
you
pulled
mean your
up.
true friend showed up?
Yeah, we had some husbands who like lifted my giant mattress up over my porch into my bedroom, and Thatcher had some friends with big vehicles, and it was like 6 hours done.
That's
I'm
amazing.
kind
I
of
just spent
hurt.
this
My,
week,
my
like-
phone didn't ring.
Yeah,
Annie Rochon off said they offered.
they definitely did. A lot of people offered, so I joke. I just tease you because you were in Mexico. No, it was awesome.
I was
and it
depending on Jimmy
easy,
to be
and
dependable, which
yeah.
may have been.
Jimmy offered, and he also sent a message the day before, so I could have hit him up. But
So speaking of dependable, now that we're down, okay, who would we consider the least dependable castmate?
Interesting.
Chris McCarthy.
Interesting that this
Why
comes
are you
out.
looking at me? Dependable? I am Donna dependable.
Meteorologist Donna Rogers is in the back row today on probation. She's on
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
probation.
Triple-
Has
triple-
anyone noticed I'm being ignored? Yeah. I'm just,
She's
Tape over
studying
my
the
mouth.
weather.
Can we get a forecast on?
Studying the weather.
It's
tonight.
actually going to be a nice week. Like we got some pushing 60 degrees, total sunny days this week. Like I think Monday, Tuesday, Thursday look amazing. So plant those pansies,
Ooh.
clean up your yard.
Ooh.
Install those storm doors.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
perfect
ooh.
time for that. It's gonna. I think it's gonna be a nice week.
Pick
I
a-
don't talk about the weekend this far in advance. Though, so.
pick of the spring so far? Is that what you're going with?
The week,
Pick of the spring.
pick
so
of the
far?
spring. Yeah.
All
pick of
right,
the
I
spring.
like it. I like it. We
great.
got that going for us. So we have. This is an interesting topic, I believe. What is more Gloucester? That I proposed to my beautiful wife Kate at the Crow's Nest, or D and Steve Nobles first met at Pratty's?
That is a tough call.
And I want to hear everybody else's couple origin stories. Where just briefly, where did you meet your?
Gloucester related? Does it have to be?
No,
Gloucester
no,
related?
no. Where just one sentence. Where did you meet your?
Nichole might want to take some advice from.
Where did you meet your betrothed?
Jamie and I always try to figure that out. We're not exactly sure because we got connected probably 12 years ago because I was doing like a Christmas market and I was looking for vendors and she was just starting One Ocean.
Oh, wow.
So someone connected me to Jamie and I had her come do an event that I was putting together. So that's when we met and we just kind of kept in touch all those years.
Oh,
So
I
nothing.
think that's more Essex than Gloucester.
yeah. That's,
Yeah, definitely way more.
where did you meet Mike?
I met Mike at a Boston College football tailgate, BC series.
Go Eagles.
October 19th, 1986.
There you go. Yep.
No, October 17th.
I had a blind date weekend at Fiesta.
No
Oh,
way.
that's pretty Gloucester right there.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Your wife is nowhere near from here. So
I know,
what was she doing in Gloucester?
so a good friend of mine and his wife, or girlfriend at that time, from Merrimack, we were at my folks' house. They were away for the weekend. So they were coming up and we were, in our 20s and we were going to Fiesta. So she brought Lindsay because she worked with Lindsay. She said, "Hey, do you want to go up to a friend of mine's for the weekend for Fiesta?"
Boats, booze,
And she never
yeah,
left.
bikinis.
I think
Yeah.
that gets the vote from me for the.
I
most
mean,
Gloucester.
it was full on Fiesta.
Yeah.
We did the boats.
Oh, that was,
We were at the Mad Fish till 2 in the morning,
Wow.
taking the boat everywhere. Then we went to the Greasy Pole, of course,
St. Peter's.
and we did at that point the Blackburn Tavern was rocking.
oh wow.
So we did
Now
that.
I'm back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was an absolute closer. Not that you weren't handsome or anything like that, but
Yeah.
that was.
Oh yeah.
You bring someone here for Fiesta, they're so mesmerized, their head spinning like you could,
Mhm.
I
we
mean,
we already know Pat and Jimmy's
I
story.
know, but
Oh,
Nichole
that
should
was-
take a note of this.
Yeah.
because
Just go
I'm
to
just gonna reach
Fiesta.
out to Drew's friends
Yeah.
from Merrimack and see if they have any other friends they want to bring this Fiesta.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh.
Nice to have friends like that.
Yep. Yeah. Oh boy.
We all
Take
know
the
the
shovel
story.
and
About,
dig.
we know the story about Pat and Jimmy. Jimmy was the one single male. There was 3 single females working at the high school where they work,
Yep.
and Pat was the sluttiest.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
And
that's
that's
part of the story. Yeah.
And Jim was wearing a puffin shirt.
so there's that.
The beautiful colors of a bird.
He was irresistible.
So let's listen to some of our friends. So Susan Cote Lapine, her husband was her UPS driver. That's right out of a porn
That's
scene.
amazing.
That's right out of a
I
porn scene.
love
Hit-
that.
Bringing the pizza with the hole in the pizza box, and you
yeah.
open the pizza box, and the bean is right there.
She liked his packages.
I do feel
Oh,
like
she loved this package.
that's going to happen to me though with Jamie because she has a very special relationship with the UPS driver because she gets so many shipments. That could be me someday.
Oh, Bill Rim and Pat. I mean, Annie Rochon says Fiesta Weekend
Be moving it to
2001 for Steve. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
Steve Conti. Don Carroll, I met my musician on the first casino boat when I was the food and beverage director.
Oh.
Leisure casino cruises before we built Cruiseport with Frank Elliott. Wow,
Wow.
that's amazing.
Remember those?
Let's see. Dana Brown, Cape Ann Bowling Alley, 50 years ago.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's Gloucester.
Jeff Amaro, Stage Fort Park. Jean Marie.
Jeff was just like hiding behind a tree with his pants down or something. Like, and
Stage
somebody
four,
fell
five.
into the fly
Just
trap.
in
Like,
general, stage 4.
I know there's not a lot of story there. I was like, what does that even mean?
Jean Marie Chartier says, I met my husband at Starbucks in Newburyport. Mike Rogers, obviously, we got confirmation it was at a BC
It'd be
tailgate.
funny if Mike had a different answer.
Yeah.
I know. Stephen Conti, another one, confirms that they met during Fiesta. Kathy Barlow at a bar.
and Susan Coviello has come unglued. Did you see that comment?
No, where's that?
I'll just go up a little. There she is. She's
Oh, nothing funny about completely flooded finished basement. Tony from Magnolia Plumbing was my hero for the day. No pistachios could have done what he did. Hey, you could have plugged, you could have plugged a hole with the pistachio, though.
That's right.
You never know when that lucky pistachio is going to come in handy. So there is that, which is nice. This is interesting. On Nicole's topic. What it sounds like when a bunch of teenagers first discover a bidet.
I have yet to use this bidet because I know we do a lot of bidet talk on Good Morning
you're
Gloucester,
wasting
but
your life.
I do not. I don't even
Yeah.
really know how. So last night was the first Go Bruins playoff game, and Finn was working on the Yankee fleet all day, and I picked him up at like 5:15. He's like, "Can I have a few friends over to watch the game?" And as happens now, especially with social media, a few, when they look at their snap maps, when they're on Snapchat, they can see where everybody is. So it ended up being probably like 25 kids. And I was out watching the Bruins with some friends, and I was like, oh shit, like I should go home because while I trust them, this isn't really a great neighborhood and none of these kids drive.
There's no part. Oh,
Yeah, so Finn's a freshman. So these are younger kids. So I trusted what they were doing here, but I worry about the neighbors and I worry about the little tiny street and parents dropping off. And, so I came home and they were great. I brought home a giant pizza and whatever, and they were all great. But then I went up to my bedroom and I could hear every single teenager who went into the bedroom. The girls got the biggest kick out of it. So they started saying like, bidet, 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 all through the house. And I had my porch doors open so I could hear the deck conversation. And so constantly there had to be like 19 comments, but one walked in there like, dude, is this a urinal? I don't understand. And then,
Urinal.
And then
It
2
can
minutes
be.
later I heard, I don't understand. Where does the pee go? And then I was trying to like remember them and text myself. I accidentally texted my mother last night, dude, where's the urinal? And I was like, she hasn't mentioned it yet, but it was for myself. But then what was the funniest?
Well, you said
does anybody
you
try to-
haven't used it yet?
Yeah, no. I don't know if the boys have or not. But then somebody said, has anybody tried to drink from this? I dare you, because it comes up like a water fountain. But they literally, like, all night long, all I heard was bidet, bidet, bidet. And then they were, like, trying to figure it out. So I was like, then if that bathroom floor is wet, you better get in there and clean it up. But if I heard it once, I heard it, like, 15 times last night from my bedroom. The word bidet was, like, spreading through the house. I thought it was so funny.
So was this
But
party?
none of them, so they're all, like, 14, 15. None of them knew what a bidet was.
Was it girl and boy party?
There were some super cute, well-behaved, like really polite girls here when I got here. They left pretty soon. And then the guys stayed to watch the game, but they were all very good.
So do you have a fishbowl with the rubbers for the kids?
Oh, jeez.
Mom, I'm so sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Nanny, if you're watching.
What?
No, these are all freshmen. They're all very well behaved.
It's for her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
Again, Mom, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't know if that is the
Yeah,
thing.
no.
I
No,
just-
and they're also all gone by 11:30, which is great about the younger kids being in the house. Donna
Yeah.
might want to talk about the older kids being in the house. I'm not going
No.
to throw Thatcher under the bus right now, but it's different when the older kids are in the house. But
Drew, when
Yeah.
you're recommending a bidet in a new build, is it the singular toilet with the bidet built into it, or is it the two side by side?
No, usually it's the single one.
yeah. Well, because the advancements are crazy, right?
Yeah. I
They're really
heated
good though,
seats
right?
And
Yeah.
whirlpools.
Because you have the like European version where you have
Yeah.
the toilet and then the bidet next to it.
That's
Which
what she has.
there's a lot of like moving involved.
Great.
Right.
Which is why I don't understand it. So I think the boys probably just pee in it like a urinal, which is why
Right.
that. But the kids were all confused last night. They walked in the bathroom. You could hear them be like, I don't know what the hell to do.
There's Nichole educating it.
I
every
still
time.
have not used one, but there isn't a person like Chris that has one that doesn't say raving things about them.
That's
They're amazing.
what I understand.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, but I've stayed in hotels where you
But
press the
she
button.
slept in a
Yeah,
Holiday Inn last night.
It opens up when you walk in the bathroom.
Yeah, it opens
The
up.
seat opens.
Then if wants to
And
take
the seat
take
closes.
the camera into the bathroom right now.
Yeah.
Give us a demo. Have at it.
There's a whole South Park episode about the Japanese toilet, which is the bidet, which is hysterical. Like,
Oh,
you
really?
should look it up.
South Park, hilarious. Okay, so we are going to a segment right now where we are going to rate Nichole at the rum line, her technique on pouring what is this, a martini?
That was an espresso martini.
Espresso
for
martini.
D Noble.
For D Noble. Okay, here we go. And we want everyone to rate it 1 to 10 after you see this show. I didn't know that that's the one I had.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it didn't
Well, what
show
good
the
is that?
meniscus. It didn't show the
How are they going to
meniscus.
rate that?
I don't know how people.
Chris was there live, and
Was-
D Noble, Jamie
Excuse
cheered.
me,
There
I
was
was there
definitely. Oh,
live.
you were there too. It was a
I don't
fun
think
night.
people
I'm
can
back
hear
here
what
if
you're
anyone's
saying while the
wondering.
video's
Yep.
Oh,
Back here.
The video's
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Thank you.
But the video's off. And the video cut short. There was absolutely the meniscus that we talk about all the time.
Yep.
Definitely bubbled over. Drew might have been there as well.
Infinity
you know.
War.
Oh, so there is sound. The people got to hear the sound of the
Oh,
slow
okay.
mo.
Yeah. Well, so you all missed the ending that it was absolutely bubbled up. Chris and I watched it before the show to
It was
make sure.
Yeah.
Jamie Matheson, Chris's betrothed,
Yep.
says filled to the brim, not a drop left over in the shaker.
Nice.
Kate says Nichole gets a 10. Mike Ansovic also a 10. Jamie says I was there IRL, which in real life for the old folks. And she says I give it a 12.
There we go.
Wow.
So there's that.
Wow.
And if D Noble's on, she can tell me how it tasted too. Mike should walk down the street.
That's right.
Mike,
Ansevic's good.
We're in the hood.
Yeah.
Oh, we are. We're in the hood. Had they stopped by to say hi?
Nope. No.
No?
They
Don
don't really know the
Caraway,
address, though,
expert.
which
Don
we're not gonna
Caraway,
talk about.
who we would say out of everyone here would be the most qualified to say that she says it's perfect.
Well, the video ended, so no. But thank you. But they can't even see how perfect it was because somebody cut the video off to half a drink.
Wait till you see the housewarming gift that Michael and Jen Ancevic got.
I
It's
can't
very
wait.
expensive.
Oh, that was
Very,
so
very
generous.
expensive.
Oh
Like-
yeah. Well, Kate chastised me for the gift that I got you
I don't know.
because she thought I got another Weber grill for our house. I got it for you, but she chastised me. Not the fucking grill.
Oh, is that the grill? You got
Yeah.
that's a nice gift.
It is a
Yeah,
nice
it's
gift.
Very nice.
Very nice of you.
Yeah.
Fucking nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Despite how everyone wants to portray me,
Yeah.
poor Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a topic. You have a lifetime pass to one sporting event. What is your pick? Here's a list for your viewing pleasure. Lifetime pass to one sporting event: Super Bowl, National Championship, Kentucky Derby, Masters, March Madness, Army Navy game, Indy 500, Stanley Cup, and NBA Finals, World Series, Ohio State, Michigan, or other. And we'll go around and listen to. I want votes from our our viewers as well. Nichole?
I'm gonna go, even though I don't play golf. I've been like super into watching golf, and I'm gonna go for the multi-day event and like the fun aspects. I'm gonna go with the Masters all day long.
Okay, Chris?
I'm going to go other. I'm going to go Summer Olympics.
Ooh, that's a good
Always
one.
raising the bar.
Summer
That-
Olympics.
I've
Okay.
actually done like 4 of these. So I'm going to say Super Bowl because it was a lot of fun.
Super Bowl for
Super
you.
Bowl is a special event.
I'm going to say the waste management.
Yeah.
Wow,
Golf
yeah,
tournament.
Oh,
that's a good
It's on
one.
my bucket list too.
Is that the one in Arizona?
Yeah. Chaos.
It's chaos. Yeah.
Complete chaos.
That's you
How
fit
about
right
you,
in.
Bill?
I might stick with the Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
There you go.
I studied this last night, and my choice is the Kentucky Derby.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah.
Many have
it's
said
the
that that's
opposite
really
of the longer event, multi-day event, the quickest event.
So you know what I'm afraid of with the
Because
Kentucky
of the
Derby?
glamour.
Yeah, so I want to go too,
Spectacle.
but I'm afraid that like I would go and it wouldn't live up to what I like. I've been to Churchill Downs,
Mhm.
but I've obviously never gone for the Derby, and it's been on my bucket list. But I always kind of thought I would go. It would be really crowded. I wouldn't have like the right seat or the right pass, and I wouldn't do it right, and
Yeah.
it would go down.
Yeah.
So I guess if I knew I was going to do
I
it
feel like
the
you got to
right
do
way,
that one big.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta go big or go home on that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kentucky
that's-
Derby's a bucket list thing for me. I don't know that I'd want to do it every single year, but
Yeah.
definitely something I want to check out.
I know you were just down there for a college visit, but I did Louisville for the Bourbon and Beyond Festival with 2 friends, and it was amazing. It was such a fun 5 days. We
Was that
landed.
polyamorous?
Nope. But I mean, maybe there was probably a tent for that, I guess. But we had a blast down there. I would totally go back either for like that, or but also go to Churchill Downs.
All right, we're going to go to the tape. Steve Conti says Stanley Cup, Ed College Super Bowl, Andy Rochon Stanley Cup.
Oh yeah.
They're coming in fast and furious. Pat McNally, the greasy pole.
Yeah.
Hey,
From the roof deck at the billboard.
That would be under the other.
I would take Fiesta. I would if you had to eliminate Fiesta versus going to any of these events, I would take Fiesta.
Yeah.
So there's that. That's interesting. Belmont Stakes at Belmont Stakes at
Yeah,
Saratoga.
that's going to be good.
Wait, the Belmont Stakes are at
Yes.
Saratoga this year?
Yes,
Yeah.
in June.
I love Saratoga.
Okay, Les Michelle Herbert Sutera Stanley Cup. Lynn Scannell says pipeline. Phil Scannell, pipeline surf. What's that?
I think it's in
In
Hawaii.
Hawaii,
right? Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the surfing.
Oh.
Dana Brown World Series. Connor McCarthy says Kentucky Derby, and I'm surprised because I think he's been to the Waste Management and the
in the Masters.
Kentucky Derby.
Does he have to take time off from work to go to
This is Connor, not Chris.
that? No, that's what I mean.
Oh yeah, they both they got it all figured out.
And they did the Masters last year.
Wayne Moulton says Masters by far. Paula Ryan O'Brien March Madness. Wendy Collier Overmeyer March Madness. Don Caraway Roller Derby.
Oh wow, that's a
You don't
good
have to
one.
go much further than like Providence, Rhode Island.
No,
for that.
no,
It's-
the Shriners in Wilmington.
they do it too.
Yeah, I used to go. We covered it the early years of the blog.
Oh.
We had VIP passes, and we were down on interviewing all those girls. It was a blast.
Mike Rogers just got back from there, and he'd go back.
Mike Rogers says the Masters. There's something to it.
Mike Rogers is BC tailgate.
Oh, that's Les Michelle Herbert Sutera is Fluffy. Hey, Fluffy, how you doing? She's one of the top like 3 people at the Embets.
Oh,
Okay.
Fluffy's like fucking so friendly and fun. I love her. Michelle Bertolino, Daytona 500. And Dawn says, my dream job. What was the dream job? Oh, roller derby. Roller derby.
Oh.
I can see Dawn being throwing elbows in
Yeah,
roller
yeah,
derby.
definitely.
She'd be top. Yeah, she'd be a top
Yeah.
competitor. So there's that. All right.
You know what else isn't on there? And Drew has done it, but I don't think anybody else in the room has done it. But I'm always in Lake Placid or Montreal during the Key West boat races.
Oh, those
But
are.
I've been dying to do that.
I've done those a couple of times.
Yeah, I've
and they're
never been
great.
free to really accept the informal invitation because everyone knew I wasn't free. But maybe this year.
Oh,
It's always Veterans Day weekend
There
in
you
Key
go.
West.
Yes.
good putting it out there.
Yeah.
It's a nice little. You just no, she just
That's
fucking,
a little, yeah.
just cast.
Yeah.
She's like this.
Yeah.
Warren.
Or anybody else.
So there's that.
Hey, I have a shameless Chris McCarthy quick story.
Oh, let's go.
So I am at the Lobster last night having some dinner, and an individual who does some boat work came over to me and said, "Hey, do you know Chris McCarthy?" I said, "Yeah, I do. He's a friend of mine." He said, "Well, he was saying to me to go up to Drew Hale's house, bring the boat up to the top to detail. He's got power and water and everything up there." Yep. There it is.
You're not making it up.
I'm not.
You're not making it
I'm
up.
not
Did
making
you
it.
know this guy?
I'm not making it up. Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I do. I know. Yeah, I'm not making that up.
No shame.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
literally, if there was
Yep.
you got put a funny name on the back of someone's jersey. Everybody had a funny name on the back of their jersey. McCarthy's would definitely be no shame.
Mhm.
No shit.
No,
So,
no shame.
I was like, I'm going to the podcast just to say that. Just to say that.
Surprising no one.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Surprising
Amazing.
no one.
I love it.
Yeah, he's
He didn't hear because he's on the golf course.
oh, of course, yeah. Well, Connor's here. He'll get
Oh,
it
yeah.
secondhand. Although if Connor's in Gloucester, I saw Connor
Really?
at Oak to Ember the other night, which totally shocked me. I figured,
Yeah.
like, why would you be here and not down in?
Well, I heard he has a beautiful condo on High
Oh, High
Poplar.
Popples. That's right. I can't imagine if you take the black light around in that fucking in McCarthy's
Oh,
house.
thanks for putting that in.
That thing would light up like fucking like
Oh,
fallout
boy.
after a nuclear holocaust with the radiation of all the
Oh.
man seed that he has
Oh, no.
dropped all over the place over there.
He just
Honest to
killed.
God.
He just killed Connor's chances in Gloucester.
No. That guy is no. And you-
Charlene's going to chime in any second.
Mm-hmm. No,
Not
she's
my
not out yet.
baby.
Charlene, it's
Not my
it's,
baby.
it's before 10 o'clock.
Oh, she's got 2 hours.
11:30
before
for
she wakes
Charlene, easily.
up. Easily.
Yeah. So Connor, I'm surprised Connor hasn't chimed in here.
Yeah.
Figured he'd chime in on that one. Well, you know. So there's that. New Taylor. This is at the top of everybody. Listen,
New Taylor
if
Swift
you're gonna
album.
dial in for any part of this this podcast right
Here
here,
it is. This is it.
this is
it.
okay. Everybody, just drop what you're doing. If you're folding laundry, just put it down, buckle in, and this segment is what we've all been waiting for. Everybody, okay, here we go.
I mean, I knew Drew would want to talk about this.
Listen, I'm in. I just heard the new
Did
song.
you listen to any of it?
Wait,
I just heard the
so
new song.
you gotta say we didn't-
So Taylor Swift dropped a new album. The what poets? No, the
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. She dropped a new album, but then she dropped a surprise second album called The Anthology. So overnight on Thursday night, I think she dropped 31 new songs. Really good.
Jesus.
I mean, that's some prolific writing. Like, and she writes,
Yeah, she
records.
did, right?
She's been touring the world, and she got all of this done in the course of a year because that last album came out last winter.
Yeah.
So the point was, it's a good album. I mean, it's a good album. It's worth checking out. But that's some prolific work. That's hard work, and it's to put out that type of quality. Like, we are looking at like a generational musician, in my opinion.
Oh,
Plus,
no,
she
there's
just
no
signed
question.
as the backup tight end for Kansas City.
There you go. So Chris, Pat McNally, by the way, my favorite song of last year. So it's no shame because my favorite song of last year was a Taylor Swift song. The one, Are You Ready for It? Boom, boom, boom. It's a really good song.
Yeah.
It's a banger. It's a banger. You can't. I defy any, even male, female. I don't care how crusty of a guy you are, to listen to that song and not get pumped into it.
Everybody
Yeah.
likes at least one.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Taylor Swift.
And anybody that
Yeah.
doesn't has a big dump in their pants.
That's a good topic for right now because I'm obsessed right now with a song called Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. And I put it on repeat in my car. So that's a good, what's
Benson
your favorite
Boone.
song right now?
All right, add it to your
Benson
Spotify
Boone.
list.
Yeah.
We don't have a GMG shared list. We should do a
Yeah, we should.
Spotify
That's right, we
list.
should.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
actually talked about that in Mexico.
We did. I have several lists that I share with people, mostly like boating music,
Mhm.
which it's heavy into the who's the concert that Brown. Zach Brown band and who's the
Kenny
guy? Kenny
Chesney.
Chesney. Very heavy Southern kind of influenced.
Morgan Wallen.
What do we call that? what's that genre now? It's called
It's country.
no,
Country.
but it's something. It's like beach country or
Okay.
something.
I know, but that's my jam, so we should
That's
figure
your
out a
jam.
good name for it. I don't know if there is a name for that.
There is.
There is.
There is?
There definitely is. I'm just spaced on it. We have Wayne says we have Swifter fever.
That's correct, Wayne.
No, Swifter is what you mop the floor with. With,
And,
That's a
and,
Swiffer.
with Swifties.
and
Swifties.
Wayne also
Yeah.
feels bad for me. So, because it feels probably that you were picking on me.
Who was?
Wayne said he feels
There
bad
you
for
go.
Chris L.
Why was I picking on
I
him?
don't know. Like, you don't like my taste in music.
I do like Taylor Swift. We have this topic also from Christopher.
What's that?
There's
Yeah. So I'm not going to give up too much today. Actually, I'm not going to give up anything. But next week, I think we'll be ready to announce for the Beauport Hotel. They have some really cool stuff going on this summer.
Nice.
Involving the roof deck,
Okay.
which they've done last year,
Yep.
but they're extending the programming. So there's going to be some really, really fun and exciting stuff happening at the Beauport. So I think next Sunday morning we'll be able to give kind of the full rundown.
So what you call a teaser and teaser.
Yeah, well, hey,
teaser in the business.
there's a lot of what other there's got to be some other great teasers.
You did tell me, and Beauport's going to be banging this summer. They have some special programming in special spaces. That's a little hint at the hotel.
Hopefully Joe will call me because I really was looking forward to coffee the other morning, and I called. So we have this coffee thing at an undisclosed location, and so I'm like, you know what? I haven't heard from these guys in a while. I'd like to have some coffee. So I text Joe and say, and TJ was on it and stuff. So I said, hey, coffee? Question mark. We're here. I say, well, thanks for the invite, guys. Come on down, they say. Come on down. An hour later, hour and a half later. Yeah.
In my defense,
Maybe they thought you were away.
Not that I haven't done that to a few cast members here before.
Right?
in my
Right.
defense, I feel that you should know that I'm literally
Yeah.
there 7 days a week at the same exact time. I shouldn't have to send out the bat signal.
This is
Like,
similarly.
I'm going to be
Well,
there.
60.
Similar situation probably happened at the Lobster at one point, or
I was talking to Kate about this just this week, how Joe will, he'll text us sometimes, say, hey, you want to grab lunch today? And we go grab lunch and you sit down and you're eating your lunch. And then Joey stands up and he throws money on the table and he says, okay, goodbye. I'll catch you later. Meanwhile, like I still have 70% of my lunch I'm eating, but he's like, let's get lunch. I'm going to eat as fast as possible and leave you there by yourself.
So then here's my
That
question. When he
definitely
leaves the shop to go to lunch and doesn't come back for 3 or 4 hours, where is he in the meantime?
He sends that
See,
same message to 4 different people, and he
Nicole,
has,
Oh,
Nicole, you like
Oh, this is
huh?
like- this is
gang
speed
up on the
dating.
gang up.
It's
Yeah,
speed
yeah, right,
dating.
yeah. Right.
speed dating lunch with Joey Shimatara.
I do not see the reason for the both of us to be there fucking the whole time.
That
I
totally
like
happened at
in that tiny little fucking space. I really
That is
like,
true. It's not-
I always say, I always start out with, would you like to go anywhere?
Because I'm
Ta-
leaving for 4 hours.
take as much time as you want. I'm definitely leaving Friday. You know where I'm gonna be, and we can't say it live.
No.
Where I'm gonna be at 3:00 or 2:45 on Fridays.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
that's gonna happen.
They substitute with Pat's AI salesperson.
Yeah.
A hologram on the wall.
A puffin.
Pat's
Welcome. to
Pat's Puffin
44
Emporium.
The
Oh.
talking puffin.
Pat-
Welcome to our shop.
Hologram.
Never mind. that.
Joe is at lunch.
Star Wars.
I can serve you.
Oh my God.
Pat's Puffin Emporium. So there's that. Does anybody have any other K-Band restaurant things they wanted to talk about?
What's happening with the old Halibut Point? Is that happening or?
Oh, well, yeah. Manny from Azorian, the old chef, longtime chef at the Azorian, is going to be opening up a restaurant there. And Maria Saniti from the Franklin Group is kind of, I think, partners in that. And so it's got, I mean, obviously a very professional operation that's going to happen there. And I think, and I could be wrong, that is a preamble to the restaurant that's going to be if they get it approved, where the Santander Bank is on the first floor.
Oh, good.
So I don't know if they're going to operate two, but maybe they got it to hold on to that license, the liquor license.
Oh, maybe.
Because
Yeah,
liquor
yeah.
license is tough to get.
Right.
And that is just totally conjecture. I mean,
Right.
that is, don't quote me as that's factual, but I'm, guessing that might be the case.
When we got back on Monday night from Mexico, Jamie and I met up with Nichole, and we went over to the Saltwater Grill, which had just opened up.
I haven't been back.
Monday night, we got there around 8:00. There was not a seat at the bar. It
Really?
was packed.
On
Yeah.
a Monday.
Yep, on a
I
Monday
haven't been
night.
there yet since they
Yeah.
opened this year.
We all got salads. They were delicious. They do a nice job with their salads.
It was amazing. Actually,
yeah.
it's
Specials
good.
look
It's
great.
Just what I needed after like crazy weekend.
Yep. So they're back in the rotation. Of course, Lobsterland. I've also been there a couple times now since we've been back.
I have to get to Lobsterland for the smash burger because I heard it. Mike Ott, who's TJ Ott's brother, who comes highly regarded in the smash burger world.
Okay.
So I have to get there. I was talking to Neil at Oak to Ember, and I mentioned it to him that I heard that Mike Ott was doing the smash burgers there. He goes, I'm not afraid.
Oh,
So I'm just saying. And I also gotta get over to Fleur because I remember having their burger and thinking it was pretty spectacular. And in the burger world, in another week and a half or so, I think Little Sister, where Top Dog was in Rockport, is supposed to be opening up.
Ooh,
And hoping we can get in there before it opens up.
we need a few boat trips to Rockport.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, we got the juice.
Hopefully, it's a
definitely got the
better
juice.
summer, right?
Yep.
So Pat McNally just mentioned your Aviator Nation full zip hoodie.
Ah.
And I just ordered 50 of them. The same thing. They're not Aviator Nation, but they're going to be 1/4 of the price. And instead of the camo, it's going to be navy blue with their stripes. So
Nice.
those are going to be coming in a couple weeks, just in time for Mother's Day, hopefully.
We will be at the shop today, 11 to 3.
11 to 3. Oh, we're going to get there at 11?
And when you
No,
say we,
well,
what do you mean?
We is a loose term. Me and the AI puffin. The puffin.
Joe's
AI
okay.
myself.
I had it wrong. Man of honor. I had it totally
Again,
wrong.
Again?
Yes, I was corrected.
Oh.
Mike Ott is the smash burger cook at the Lobster,
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Boom.
Not
Whoa.
Lobster Land.
Oh.
not Lobster Land, the Lobster.
Okay.
Listen,
And
okay.
guess what?
In fairness, Don, in fairness, I love the Lobster. The fucking name is brutal.
It is a little bit.
I love it.
I love it.
And no disrespect. The people are hardworking people.
What's
Don
wrong
is an
with the name?
unbelievable honor. There's Lobster Land, there's Blue Collar Lobster, and the Lobster of Gloucester. The Lobster of Gloucester is just a little awkward to say. I love it. I think it's one of the top 3 or 4 plate bar
Yeah.
restaurants to go to in town.
My
That'd
new
be-
favorite
It's,
drink.
I'm not saying it's, maybe I should rephrase it. It's not, it's just awkward to say. And I've heard it from a lot of people. That should not dissuade you from going there. It should be,
Right.
I would say right now, if you've been to all the regular haunts that you've been all winter long, it should be in your top, like 1 or 2 places that you should try right now.
I actually had the smash burger yesterday. Yeah,
There,
At the Lobster?
it was good.
it was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Do they do
Let's
the
go.
double patty?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They do the double patty. The sauce was.
Isn't the
perfect.
double patty part of the definition?
No.
No, it's
No.
not.
Doesn't have to be.
Oh,
It was
I
really. It
didn't
was.
know
It
that.
was really good.
I thought the double was
I may go
part
there
of the
today.
definition.
It's really good.
I may go there today.
Yeah,
It's about the Maillard effect.
it's good.
It is about the Maillard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reaction.
Yeah, so-
is it the reaction or
Both. You
Both,
can call it either
yeah.
way. It's-
Have we
I
rescheduled
might-
that?
I've learned that
What?
from Joe.
Have we rescheduled the Smash Burger Challenge?
Well, we never had it officially scheduled, did we?
did.
Oh, we did.
April
Yeah, no.
5th, April 6th.
April 6th is already passed. In other words, what I'm
Which
saying.
is why I said, did we reschedule?
Oh, we don't have a new schedule
Oh
yet.
my God.
We don't have it. No, you're
Am
right.
I here?
We don't have a new.
We don't have a
schedule.
new date in the books
We
yet?
don't have a
No?
new date.
Oh, all right.
As a matter of fact, we don't have a date for the because of Pat and
The
Jimmy
Chowder
going to be
Fest, we don't have
away.
a date for
The
that. That
Chowder
was-
Festival that we were going to do on Thursday. Pat and Jimmy off fucking gallivanting once again.
Mhm.
So we're not going to do the Chowder Fest. I'm sure that Lobster's going to enter the will probably enter the Charter Festival at St. Peter's Club.
I told you, go ahead.
But
No,
he
you
wants
guys
your
are too. You guys are too important.
He wants
I'll
your
say,
help.
look, wait. Go to camera 2. Yeah. Okay.
He already did.
I want to see Pat's reaction. We all must recognize the organizational and not just organizational. When we do contests, I can rely on Pat and Jimmy as backups as far as running a fair, not why don't you take it from there? What I was gonna say.
Do you need somebody to do the running around and getting the supplies and the,
No,
wasn't that
you know
what
what I was
was?
gonna say. I was gonna say about the running a really fair.
Oh yeah, oh
and,
yeah,
not- and making sure there's no
super
shenanigans.
unbiased,
yeah.
as much as possible, blind taste testing.
Right.
typically.
We take
Yeah,
we take
we're
our
really
tournaments
hard at that.
really hard to make
and
sure.
I'm glad you're rescheduling it because I wouldn't want to miss it.
Yeah, no, it's going to be spectacular. I know Luis from Machaco. If you haven't had, oh, by the way, my favorite thing I had this week was the Mexican chowder at Machaca. So we got to go around.
Yeah,
Everybody have theirs?
yeah.
Do you have yours?
I don't yet.
Mine was a salad at Saltwater Grill.
Really? What
For
kind
sure.
of salad? Describe it.
It was called what did I have? The Winger Chic with strawberries and
Yeah.
goat cheese and walnuts and some
Ooh.
grilled
Is
chicken on
that-
top.
Candied walnuts?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
that
that a
sounds
type
good.
of salad that you bring to the beach?
Yes. Do we have that? Do we have that graphic, please?
With ham, the rainbow ham
He
from
said
the
it, but I
sun
don't think I
beating,
did.
the
Think I
July hot sun.
With friends like these.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That
I would
is-
bring that one to the beach.
There you go.
If everybody ate it before everything else, it would have been fine. It just festered for a while. The chicken wings are gone in a second.
Yes.
Now I know, just bring chicken wings.
Yes,
Drew, what was yours?
I have to say the smash burger was terrific. But last Sunday I went to the brunch at Oak to Ember and I had
Pork sandwich.
no, I actually had they did a homemade bagel with lox and a bunch of other stuff. It was delicious. But then they did an appetizer that was like a sausage, egg, and cheese sausage. It was all in the sausage.
Oh, wow.
Sausage, egg, and cheese in the sausage.
It was all in the
Genius.
sausage. It was terrific.
We should just
Terrific.
make all our meals in
fucking
casings.
It was unbelievable.
Corn dogs.
Everything should just be in a casing.
And like Neil obviously does like great creative stuff, and this was really good, really good. I have to
Donna's
say.
looking.
Donna's
Donna's looking at
Donna,
Nicole
thank-
because she just clogged up the toilet.
Donna just
She
used my bidet.
totally-
How was
Oh,
it?
how was the bidet?
Didn't use the bidet. Just had to,
Poop. Big
No,
poop.
right?
Huge poop.
I'm sad that we're all
Mix-
crammed into
mix
the corner of my
yourself a
dining
cocktail.
room
The plot.
right now.
Don't
No
be
one's
sad.
getting the full
The toilets.
effect of how
What
cute
was
it
the
is.
best thing you ate at a restaurant last week? If you don't know, just say pass. We'll come back to you.
Pass, come back.
Pat?
I have a new favorite drink at the Lobster of Gloucester. The Shore Thing
Huh.
is my new favorite drink.
This is like there's a theme going on
And-
this week with
Yeah.
Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since
There may
Jimmy's
be.
gone.
But that was
away.
also, that was an avenue for the bacon wrap scallops, which
Yep.
were very good.
Wait, when you were in Mexico, so Pat's answer resembles how Drew usually answers. 9 out of 10 questions Drew has the same answer for. So one of you put up a thing while you were in Mexico saying things more likely to kill you than a shark attack. And about 3 seconds flat, Drew answered Tito's, which is 9 times out of 10. Drew's answer fits. But,
Yeah.
but that was what's your favorite meal today? Tito's.
So my favorite meal, it's not really a full meal, but I just had it again this week for the first time in a long time. You cannot beat the arancinis at Tono.
Yeah.
Those arancini are so good at Tono.
Yeah.
Big key on the arancinis is the right ratio of the guts of it compared to the rice.
Mhm.
Some places the
Just
rice
yeah,
is
yeah.
like all this, and there's this tiny little
Yeah.
dollop of sauce in the
Right,
middle.
right, right.
Wow. But those are amazing.
The home run with them though is that cast iron skillet it comes out in,
That's
and
right.
that tomato
Crisp.
sauce. The tomato sauce
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like
And the crispy outside. Yeah.
Crispy.
yeah, drives it home.
Yep.
So crispy.
Have you thought of one?
So I'll speak for my husband
Oh,
because I haven't really eaten at a restaurant, but he loved the stuffed clams at the Lobster. So shout out to Don for that.
stuffed clams.
Yeah,
Like
like
big stuff,
guava,
big
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know they had those. That's awesome.
They have the stuffies, and he liked them very much, Don.
I still haven't been. We got to go there. We can't go for lunch because maybe we'll go there for late afternoon.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Late afternoon.
Let's
We'll
do
close
it.
it at 3.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll go to the Lobster.
Sounds good.
Is that
So,
plan?
Pat-
Is everybody in?
Pat, that means you're closing at 3.
3, and
Joe will
me
be at the
and you
lobster
at-
at 1.
Yeah. Yes. I anticipate.
I gotta make deliveries. I'll be right back.
anticipate-
Yeah, right back.
I'll be right back.
All right, here we go. Don Caraway says simple cocktail: habanero tequila, cherry puree, and
That's the
Natalie's
sure thing.
fresh lime. That's the short thing.
It's so good.
Grace Macerio says mussels at Street and Co. in Portland. She was up in Portland.
Oh,
Portland, tremendous town, by the way. The only thing I can't figure out, like I feel like Portsmouth is like mini Portland,
Yep.
and
I would agree.
Portland is so much further to get away that I hardly
Yes.
ever get away.
I
to Portland.
totally agree with that.
Right?
Portsmouth is so accessible.
Phil Scannell says fried clams at mile marker. Nancy Souza says, how about the studio? Next Sunday, I think we're going to be live streaming from the studio. Patrick invited us to come on. I just have to make sure that we can make it there. And that's the only things that we have for people's favorite meals this past week. All right.
We have at the Rum Line tonight, Satch Cairns has a CD release party. I love Satch Cairns. So it should be a good time over there tonight. It's always fun when Satch plays.
Ask them to play Protection.
All right.
My heart don't feel too safe. I need protection. We used to play that at the Clues
Nice.
every 3rd of
We
July.
love when Satch plays, but it'll be
He's the
fun
best.
tonight. 'cause it's
Okay,
Satch.
we got one from Steve Conti. Steak bomb with hot peppers. Oh, ketchup and mayo at Rondo's in South Boston.
Jeez.
That is
Steak
that-
bomb with ketchup and mayo.
Oh
Well,
my
the
God.
mayo,
Sounds
short.
terrible. That sounds
Wah,
Steve
wah, wah.
Conti. Wah,
So
wah.
disappointing. So
No,
disappointing.
but I can see ketchup and mayo on a steak bomb.
Ketchup, maybe, but
Mayo?
No,
I
I
see
can see the
mayo.
mayo.
I
I
can
see
see
mayo. I don't see
Sooner than
ketchup.
Mayonnaise on anything.
Some sort of sriracha.
Ugh. Yeah.
Don't knock
Like
till you
real
try it.
mayonnaise.
So I still have not had the. So a lot of people have been talking about Uncle Frank's
Yeah, I've been
cheesesteaks.
seeing a lot of that.
A lot
My
of that's
son
been
loves
going on.
them.
you know what Uncle Frank's does a great job at is the white pizza with clam.
Mm.
We get the
Really
cheese
good.
pizza here
Really
from
good.
Uncle Frank's, and it's really
So
good.
Don, can we reserve a Good Morning Gloucester table for 3:10?
310.
Well, we gotta get there. We gotta close up the shop and get
Obviously.
there.
Yeah.
We,
Yeah.
Wait.
And I'm about 45 minutes away now,
we.
so
45 minutes.
Fucking breaks my balls nonstop. There's that. Steve Conti says, "Don't knock it till you try it." I'm not trying it. I'm just telling you right now. It sounds disgusting.
He's adamant about it.
He's
His wife
adamant.
says,
Adamant. So we got to plan a Bruins viewing party one of these nights. Who would be in for that?
We had a fun Bruins viewing party last year at Castle, right?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, good. Yeah, great spot. We love that place. Hey, have we
When's the
heard?
next game?
Have we heard from Castle Manor if they're doing
Monday.
their when are they going to start their
Breakfast?
breakfast?
They already did.
Friday. They,
Best
the
bath.
19th.
Oh,
They-
really?
They started. Yeah,
Yeah, they
it started, and they're having a Mother's Day buffet.
Mother's
I saw
Day
that.
buffet.
I saw that this morning.
Oh goodness.
And
I
there's
think
nothing
the
in there,
Atlantis is
because I just
opening
saw
for
it.
breakfast next weekend. I think.
Who?
Oh, really?
The Atlantis.
Oh, yes, early May, May 4th.
May
maybe?
4th. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
best time of year. Boats
Mike
are going in the
Bertolino.
water.
Yeah.
Restaurants are opening.
Mike Bertolino says the fried chicken sandwich at Saltwater Grill. G. Marie Chartier says I got the house salad with the grilled shrimp at the. Oh, I couldn't read the rest of it. I don't know what.
That's a
Oh, Andy Rochon and Steve are going to come see us at the Lobster at 3:10. We might need a big table.
Yes.
Good time. I'm definitely getting the smash. I hope that Bob Ott is going to be there cooking.
I'm waiting for the sure thing.
I'll meet you guys there, but I'll go to the other side of the bar.
Yeah,
Like you did
last
that
time.
well.
And
Yeah.
I'll talk to other people.
I haven't been in the back in the.
That's
The
where
room
we
in the
were
back.
last week. When
Is
we
it
were
nice?
There, and it was very nice.
Nice
They
and-
you know, it was really nice. They had plenty of staff.
Yeah.
And it was quite busy. There were lots of people and families there.
Yeah.
But they had plenty of staff to cover, which I said. So now when you're going to go in to eat in that and they're gonna seat you in that back room, there's a different doorway.
Yeah, front.
Oh.
You go
There's
through
a
the front.
door, go through the front.
Yep.
If you're going to the
Oh.
bar,
It's in the
you go in
side.
that
You go on
side
the
door.
side. Okay.
So I'm sorry, I just totally spaced out just now. So where
3
do,
o'clock.
if you're going into the lobster, you go in the front now, not the side door.
No,
If you're going into the restaurant,
restaurant.
Yeah, you can go in either side.
What about the
now.
bar? If you go to the
Go
bar,
to the side.
Side
go to the
The
side.
left hand
Okay.
side. Yeah.
Because I love that bar. Our friend Marcel.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Yeah, so-
tremendous work. Jeff Amaro says, "Game on." I got it. Don Caraway says, "Give her, text her." All right, we will text you.
So, we've been talking about all our favorite things we've eaten all week. Joey and I did bring back a gift for our castmates.
I was
Oh.
so hoping
So,
you would forget
I
that.
don't know if everybody would like to try them now,
would like to.
but these are the habanero lemon worms.
Habanero lemon.
These are good before a walk.
Yeah. Like that.
Do we have slow motion of Joey having one of these?
Oh, we have video footage of that for sure.
I just
We'll have
texted
to-
Dawn. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
There you
Are you
go.
gonna have another one?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, Joey.
All right, clear the pathway.
The bidet is ready.
The bidet is ready.
Serious.
Hey, where you going?
I'm
Come
not
over
ready.
here.
I'm
Clearing the
way.
pathway.
Come
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. All right, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, these look good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Smell them.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on a second.
Oh, Nichole, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh, the
How's it looking?
dark. It's like
Oh,
looking
They're
in.
moving.
It's like looking in.
They're moving.
It's like looking into a cave.
Oh, is this gonna be like a shot where I'm just gonna do it at once?
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
not
believe they're
doing it
still
at all.
alive. I'll go with 2.
The good news is for the people at home.
Oh,
After-
what in the world? They're not crickets, they're worms.
Oh, these are worms.
I hate you guys. I hate you. I can't.
Oh my God. Oh.
How hot are they? Real hot.
No, not at
Yeah,
all.
right.
Do I really have to?
Yeah, I have one.
Do I have to?
Correct.
These things
I
are like
am not.
I can't.
Neither am I.
I'm
No,
out.
thank
I'm
you.
I'm
out.
out.
Drew,
Out on
I'm
this
out.
side.
I'm
We're
out.
out on this side.
I'm out.
Drew, what if I told you these?
Bring them when we're having martinis.
In the bottom
And I
of
will
my
eat them.
I need
in the
some
bottom
water.
of
Put
my
them in a
tequila.
martini.
Is there any water over
You
there?
can put
Yeah.
it inside your smashed
Look
no
at the
water.
logo. It says Tono on it.
Yeah. Oh,
Cat, in the refrigerator, there's a whole drawer of waters.
I will do. No.
Not bad, right?
I didn't try it.
Okay, go ahead,
Nicole.
For the love of God, seriously?
Nicole.
This
Don't
is
make
like
her
my
do
work.
it.
Look, it's got legs on
Of course it does. It's a worm. It's
Don't
like a
make her do it.
centipede.
Well, how
Do
can
it.
they get out and I can't?
So you
Nicole.
No, eat the whole
Eat
thing.
it, Nicole.
Yeah, you can't just eat
You
it.
can't break it. You got to eat the
I
whole
broke
thing.
it in half.
It grows back.
Oh.
Now you
It
got to eat. Now you have
regenerates.
to have 2.
No, I'm not eating the legs. If I'm gonna eat it, I'm eating half. You're not gonna be my boss. Look at that one has like the little abdomen thing on it, and that one has legs. I can't even.
I had to go for that water.
Oh my God.
You say you love it.
Her eyes are already watering.
Delicious, right?
It actually doesn't have. I don't know. I don't know. That's gross. Why would anybody do that?
I don't know. I'm disappointed in Drew though.
Bring them when we have
In the bottom of the tequila.
Yeah,
Put like 4 in the bottom of his
Yeah.
tequila drink.
I'll do.
Or one in the bottom of sea ice. Taste
You
I
brought.
have to. Right after this, I'm training.
training.
Joey can't stop eating them.
Yeah.
He loves them.
That's so
It's like
odd
torture.
from what I.
He's
everything I
trying.
know
He's
about
trying to
Joey-
redeem himself for puking in the bushes last week.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
oh.
those right there, 100 times better than what happened last week.
Well, those crickets.
It wasn't the cricket. It was,
was
a
the hot
full
pepper.
pepper that got mixed into the bag. I'm sure that there's no ADA down there. It's like Mexico, so they just no one's like,
Like Mexico.
It's not like Mexico.
It's
It is.
Mexico.
Was Mexico.
but like everything goes into the bag and no one's really checking on it.
I bet you if you put ketchup and mayo on it.
There you go.
So I brought back, these are the worms, but I brought back bags of crickets too.
With the
So
Why?
the interesting thing about the crickets in this brand is they seem to like strip the legs off of them, so you just have the bodies. When we got that bag of crickets at the 7-Eleven in Mexico, it had the legs. So like 2 hours later, I was pulling cricket legs out of my teeth.
the hair there was the hairs. The hair the
It's like
hairs are
Temptation
the hairs are coming off of the legs too.
I
Yeah.
can't.
Oh, Pat,
I
Pat's
can't.
over. Wait,
Silica.
They should carry those at the Gloucester 7-Eleven.
Shout out to D Noble, who normally would not partake.
No.
And D Noble acts. Did she eat crickets or worms?
I think she had both, and she demanded it. She was trying to play it off like there was peer pressure. I opened that bag of worms, and Dee said, "Give me one." She ate it like a champ. No problem whatsoever.
God bless D
Go,
Noble.
Coco.
Yeah.
All right. Last question. Do we have a prize?
No.
Anybody want? We have
Because
one
I
half.
haven't kept track of any of the shares.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, we're going to hold off on any prizes this week
Yeah.
because Pat
Yeah.
was not manning the comments. I'm going to have to get up my laptop fixed.
I have one last kind of reminder.
Yeah.
Yesterday's Earth Day cleanup. I know
Oh.
that Jamie and One Ocean were doing one. I'm not sure if Cape Ann Sup and the Beauport still did Pavilion Beach or not. I'm not entirely sure. But because the weather was so lousy in the morning, it was pouring, they moved it to next Saturday. So same time next Saturday, 9 to noon, I think, down at 47.
No, go ahead.
And Donna's
Sorry.
1 hour at a time gang is doing it today at 1
Okay.
at wherever it was they were planning to do it yesterday.
I forget. I saw
I think
the.
it's St. Peter.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yep. So next Saturday, this afternoon at 1, they can look up. I think Donna posted it on
Yeah,
Good Morning
Donna's
Gloucester.
usually pretty good about
Donna
it.
Adazoni is with us right now, so I'm
Okay.
sure she's going to type in. Donna, tell us
Good,
what
good.
your plan is for the 1 hour at a time gang this week. And we'll post it on the screen. Oh, God, it's like they're chalky, so they just stick on the
Well, you
bottom.
keep putting them in your
Get
mouth.
back here. It's
Yes, see. These are going to be great on the boat.
just like
Yay.
Pringles. They're good boat snacks.
Yeah.
You store them away. You get the nice zipper there. All right. I think that's going to be it, right?
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
I'm turning green.
Again.
Brenda Grimes Davis, thank you for coming, picking up your. I didn't say this. One final. I don't know if this will be the final reminder, but I just wanted to mention. I've been keeping. You never posted it. All right, I can do it.
Oh,
this
did
week.
you were to talk about the hottest new boating
Oh,
accessory?
okay. Here we go.
These are
This is the hottest new boating
beach accessory for the summer. These are floating coffins. Yeah, so you can.
Which they're pink, so I will personalize them for the Puffin Emporium by putting a
Right.
puffin photo on there, so you can be completely wrapped up.
I like
in
that.
puffin.
The SS Puffin. You can
So
have the
what's
boat
with the
name on the
cover?
back.
So after you
What's
eat a dozen worms,
Right.
Coffin. You got to be able to close it.
right?
Why
Then
you
you
putting
lay
your coffin on the
down
beach?
and die in one of
Yes,
those.
yes.
There's that.
I think it's just the irony. Donna's struggling with the concept of the floating coffins.
I guess I could see kind of laying in the coffin without the cover, but I don't get the cover unless.
I feel like you're
I'm
giving us
drunk
all a little
and-
bit of attitude today because you're in the back row.
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
A little bit of
Right.
attitude going on.
Yeah.
It's like the
Oh, I
kids
gotta
that sit
take
in the
this.
back row in the classroom.
Oh,
I'm
you gotta
just
check
chirping
this.
stuff back there. Meaningless.
All right, there's that.
information.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Did I
I
forget or not do?
I gave you, but maybe I didn't send it to you. I don't know. Just I wanted to let people know that
Hey, you went left.
for the people, the pink.
Crystal clear.
That's
Yeah,
in-
Put
in-
your readers on.
You gotta come.
everyone.
the Gloucester Apparel inventory update segment.
Well, no, because I'll just read it. I'll just read it because people sometimes don't believe me that when it's got the things are selling out. The pink,
They are going fast.
the hoodies, they're going real fast.
100%.
There's 1 small, 6 medium, 5 large, and 3 extra large left. I'm guessing within 2 days that may be cleaned up. So if you
This is
wanted
when
to,
our AI start to flicker.
if you wanted to get a one of those for Mother's Day because it's pink
Yeah.
and a lot of
I
people.
heard
want
Joey's leaving around 1, so
So
come on
get
down.
there.
Right? He's got a 3:00 reservation. So
He'll
he's
be
gonna
there
leave,
between
he's gonna leave at
12:30 and
12:30.
So come on down in droves.
And wait, I also want to mention Pat has one of the puffin packs available left. Can you explain what's there's a puzzle?
A
The
puzzle,
nightlight.
A small puzzle, a nightlight. I think there's a note card.
A note card, yep.
Oh.
In a pink bag. $30 takes
Yeah.
all of the puffin
Yeah.
paraphernalia.
Very
Yeah.
compelling offer.
Very
Telling.
And of course, what I'm wearing right there, they charge $145, we charge $60.
Peter Millar.
Peter Millar, Peter Millar, Peter Millar, Peter Millar, Peter Millar, Peter Millar.
He says Peter Millard to everybody that comes in the door, and I'm surprised at how many people nod their heads.
Feed him alive. Feed him alive.
Peter Millar, Peter Millar.
If I had $1 for every time Kate said Peter Millar when we were in Mexico, our whole trip would have been paid for.
I completely understand why it's laughable, but it's really a good way to explain to people like the value, and that's the only reason I say it. Okay, we're gonna tie it up right here. We will let we're gonna let Donna, our most reliable
Okay.
podcast guest, pick. Would you like to hear Over the Bridge, or would you like to hear Annie Brobst as the
Annie.
Annie? Okay. First, we have to go out with my demon niece.
I'm gonna pick Annie.
Ashes, we all fall down.
My beautiful wife Kate shares DNA with that beautiful creature right there. Demon child. Everybody, Annie Brobst signing off, and we're gonna be at the Lobster at 3:10 today. Dawn just confirmed it. Hope everybody has a great afternoon.
On the podcast, interviews and making all the people laugh. In the oldest seaport of our country's past, out here with the lobsters. Good morning, Gloucester.